Fucking crazy. I got my fucking gun. Motherfuckers busting guns in Walmart right now. AK. Somebody's got shot. Fuck. It's got an AK. Nearly hit my ear. I'll let y'all. No shot. No shot in my pocket.
But the difference is we Yahweh's witnesses. That's why they call us ancient watchmen. Because we're here to kill all false doctrines. You need to tune in, boy, and watch them. To tell the truth, you gon' need an army just to stop them. Because we Yahweh's winners. Eating up our enemies for dinner. You can tell the flow colder than winter. Try to save all the souls of all you sinners. Check it. This is that fire, y'all. We came to die your law. To the God.
Shalom, Yeshua, Israel, bendición. This is your brother Shamar with the Ancient Watchman. Yeah, so there's a lot of things going on Facebook, the news, on YouTube. It's trending. Is the trending going on in the media and pretty much in the entire world concerning the shootings and stuff. But like I tell people, this whole MAGA, Make America Great Again, it was created by the sentiment of Donald Trump and his administration to push an agenda to discriminate against so-called Latinos and Mexicans, mostly because what are they trying to do? They're trying to, Shalom Michael Royster, Shalom brother, they're trying to create a wall to keep so-called Mexicans out, right? Now, mind you, most of the southern states belong to Mexico itself. Shalom Ocelot, Sandra Vargas, Shalom sis. So yeah, so this whole sentiment about them being racist against so-called Latinos and Mexicans, mostly, like I was saying, is nothing new under the sun. They did it back in the 1800s. They did it when they arrived on this side of the world. Now you got a lot of people coming out of the closet because of the whole philosophy and ideology of the term Make America Great Again, or aka MAGA, right? And so that's the idea. So now you got a lot of white supremacists that have come out of the shadows, or they come out of the closet to basically fully express themselves that they hate Hispanics, that they hate Mexicans. And that's the whole idea today, and that's the danger that the Donald administration has pushed out, or the sentiment that he has seeded into the minds of the people, into the minds of the American population, And so these whole shootings have different levels to them. You know why? Because what they're trying to do is disarm the entire American populace. If they're able to disarm and take their weapons away from the people, then that they take their power away, and that's exactly what they want to do. That's exactly what they want to do with their with the whole agenda. Well, shootings here, shootings over there, shootings over here, and so what these shootings are gonna do. Shalom Inri, Shalom Sia Love Child, Shalom. What a lot of these shootings are doing is basically reinforcing the racist agenda and the racist sentiment against Mexicans, against so-called Latinos and Native Americans. Now you got a lot of these campers, a lot of these One West fake Hebrew Israelites, which are really Canaanites. Now they're calling a lot of our people wetbacks and this and that and the third. And they have the audacity to do so, not knowing that they're the strangers amongst us. They don't belong amongst our people. Just like the Idumeans do not belong on this side of the world. But yet, they have the audacity to say, well, we're going to kick you out of our country. Well, this was not your country when you came here. They stole it. They, supposedly you got, I forgot her name. She works for the Donald administration. Supposedly they're following the Bible, but when it comes to it, they're not following the Bible because they stole this land. And even until this day, this land remains stolen and occupied by the occupiers. But a lot of our people are not doing anything about it. A lot of our people are ignoring the facts. Now you got a lot of black folks within the fake Hebrew Israelite community calling a lot of our people wetbacks, and all sorts of names, racist remarks against us. But if we were to say, such remarks, such racist remarks against them, there will be an uproar within the community. Obviously, we're not doing that. We're not gonna lower ourselves to their standards, and that's exactly what goes into Psalms 83 when it talks about the crafty counsel against the hidden ones, against the so-called Latinos, Native Americans, indigenous of the side of the world. That is what's going on. So, like I said earlier, this has levels to it, because now what they're trying to do is perpetrate a racist agenda to seed the minds of the people. And when I said the minds of the people, I'm talking about the minds of those that feel some type of way against Mexicans and Latinos that live in this country, even if you're legal. Now, they're gonna try to push a bigger agenda to disarm the entire populace of, the United States. Yahanan Shalom. Christina says, welcome to the chat, whatever. But yeah, and it's all injustice at the end of the day. It's really an unjust thing that they're doing. And not only that, but they're hiding the fact that, now, you guys got to understand that whenever you see big news, that's basically the smoke and mirrors. Why? Because when you see big news like this, they're hiding a bigger event, a bigger, atrocity or whatever they like. Just like they found, that guy that had an island that, where a lot of government officials were going to basically rape little girls, this and that and the third. And so now all this information is coming out, and a lot of big names took part of that. A lot of big names took part of that sex trafficking of children. And now what do you have? We have a bunch of children missing from the Hispanics that came on that crossed the border and stuff, and the government took them away from our people. Not too long ago, I think it was last year, where they said they were missing at least 2,000 children. Where did they go? Who took them? Supposedly the government was planning to give them away to foster families, this and that and the third. But even the foster system is rigged and is working right by side with these, child trafficking rings. Do you understand? So this whole system is rigged. This whole system is based on injustice and bloodshed and suffering and tears and sweat of all our people. Our people are being oppressed as we speak, and obviously we cannot leave because we're in our lands. But they're trying to kick us out of our land, right? And so this injustice will not be spoken about, or in a serious way within a lot of these camps, because what are they trying to do? Well, they're trying to hide the fact that, hey, we are the children of the Most High, en Dios, which is Latin for children of God. We are the children of God. And our people are suffering as we speak, and nobody's speaking about it. Instead, they have an agenda to push a Pan-Africanist, black supremacy ideology within the Black Hebrew Israelite movement, which, once again, are a bunch of Canaanites and Egyptians amongst us. This whole thing is being destroyed as we speak. All the little nonsense, all the colored scriptures, all their pseudo information is being exposed as we speak. Garfield, has done a great job at exposing a lot of the pseudo history that a lot of these camps are pushing out. Or we were the Europeans back in ancient times. We were the Vikings. We were these. We were that, and the third. We were the ancient trees, and the trees were black. All that nonsense has to stop. Well, because we have bigger matters to take care of, and none of these people are addressing it. None of these people will address it. Why? Because the minute they start uplifting our people, they're gonna find out that our people fit all the curses, whereas West Africans don't even fit half the curses. And that's what Jose Vega and myself have been saying for the past year. But going back to the whole shootings of that happened in Texas, I think there's another shooting that happened in Ohio. I think 9 people died, and Texas, or the shooting in Texas, at least 20 people died or so. But they call us what? They call us criminals, they call us rapists, they call us all these other names by the Donald administration. And so that sentiment, that ideology is being pushed out so that a lot of these white folks can have hatred against us without reasons, without any reason whatsoever, because a lot of our people are hardworking people. They don't come here to shoot. They don't come here to do all this nonsense that a lot of these white folks have been doing since they arrived on the side of the world. But we are the real terrorists, right? But we are the real criminals, right? And so that's the hypocrisy that this white establishment has played against the brown communities, Latinos, mostly Mexicans, because that's what you hear on the news. Why are Mexicans being hated all across the board with that passion? Shalom, Yashrala. Thank you for watching this class. For more on it, please check out our channel at YouTube at Ancient Watchmen. Also, do not forget to subscribe. Shalom.